Welcome to this final chapter of Ruth. We're in Ruth 4. And here again, in this lovely story of Ruth, we see the juxtaposition from Ruth 1, where Naomi, due to famine and death, is embittered and lost. Here we now see the redemption of Naomi and Ruth. And so Boaz, true to his word, goes up to the town gate and he brings in the kinsman redeemer who is in line before him to redeem Naomi's land. And he also brings 10 elders out of the town. And in a fairly open forum, Boaz is making sure that everything he is doing is transparent and clear and fair. And in this, he gives this kinsman redeemer the ability to redeem Naomi's land. And the man says that he will be the kinsman redeemer. And Boaz reminds him that when he buys the land, he is also acquiring Naomi and Ruth the Moabite in order to maintain the entire deed, the entire property. He is also inheriting that, and the kinsman redeemer says that he can no longer redeem it because it could endanger his own estate. That Boaz should redeem it instead. And we're not told here if that's a bit of a cop-out or if that's just the amount of wealth the man had and he did not feel he could risk it. But whichever way, this entire estate that Naomi needed redeemed made it so that Boaz, even though not first in line, was given the opportunity. And so they do finalize this in front of the elders and each other, that Boaz would be the kinsman redeemer of Naomi, Ruth, and the estate. It is important to mention that it is also clear in Scripture here that this redeeming of the name of the lost man, maintaining the property and the family line, is of importance here, an importance that I truly do not grasp, but that indeed Boaz is not just redeeming Naomi and Ruth, but he is redeeming a piece of Israel while he is at it. And so indeed Boaz then gets to marry Ruth, and she becomes his wife. And here they conceive quickly and give birth to a son. That son is blessed. Boaz is blessed. Ruth is blessed. Naomi is blessed. And this new child is given the name Obed. Obed would become the father of Jesse. Jesse, the father of David. And at the end of this chapter, we are given the lineage from just after Judah, through Perez, down to Boaz, Obed, Jesse, and David. That this line of Judah, now apart with Ruth, the Moabite, redeemed, becoming the line of David. And so we do see foreshadowing here, we do see providence here. We see once again God taking a remnant of his spiritual family from outside of Israel and grafting it in. We see that when man loves God and his law, when he is generous and fair, when loyalty and faithfulness, when reconciliation and redemption at one's own cost is given freely, we see what it produces. Not only does it bring back life. Not only does it bring healing, not only does it fix some of the brokenness in this world, but it generates forward. It produces something new. It creates life, not just repairs it. And so Ruth ends with this lovely lineage showing that even through judges, this true line of Judah was sustained. Lord, may we not forget your provision and your guidance throughout even the toughest of times. Lord, may we not forget that those outside of our little groups and outside of our families, Lord, that they play a vital role in your mission, in your story. Lord, would we be able to look at the heart and faithfulness of a person and not just their name or their origin? And Lord, would we see all of this brokenness, Lord, as a chance for redemption, as a chance for something new. May we see ourselves as participants in your creation. May we see ourselves as seeds to be planted. May we be gentle, not breaking a bruised reed, Lord. May we follow after you and follow after your family line, from the line of David, the line of Boaz and Ruth, the line of Judah, sons and daughters of Abraham, of your covenant, of your faithfulness from the very beginning. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you. May the Lord be gracious to you. And today would you know his peace.